The data for this self-audit was gathered using PowerSchool, which houses our attendance, gradebook, and other information about students at Mid-Buchanan High School. The search application was used and the information was exported to an Excel spreadsheet, and all the information except for duplicate athletic participation was found this way. The duplicate information was gathered, like I said, by Regina, who's our administrative assistant, and that was just her and I sitting down, counting and seeing who participated in what, and we got on our school MISHA page, which MISHA is our Missouri State High School Athletics Association, and we got on that and checked who did multiple sports and got those rosters off of there of kids who were eligible and counted that way. Compliance steps is things you need to do for being in compliance. These 5 is what I have down: is develop a gender equity committee consisting of athletic director, your principal, assistant athletic director if you would have one, a human resources director, business and finance director, male and female coaches, a male and female teacher, and a male and female community member. It's the best way to do it, what I found and what I've read. Develop a survey for female student athletes to gauge potential athletic interests. Like I said, we might do girls soccer. It's a spring sport. I don't know if we'll ever get it done, but that is something we've offered up because we only offer one thing in the spring for sure. And then you review the results of the survey within 3 months. And then you develop an action plan to include new sport or intramural team if appropriate. Interests are shown, and then you develop a financial plan. That's probably the biggest hurdle people run into, is how you're going to fund the new sport. And that's something we would definitely have to look into also, because we don't have the markings, the goals, anything like that. We just don't have right now. So then you'd have an action plan, and the athletic director would develop a survey that will allow female student athletes to express their interest of interscholastic sports not offered, as well as intramural club sports. This survey will allow for our female students to select several athletic activities that they may be interested in playing. Currently, we do not offer every sport. Obviously, the state does because we are a small school, but even the bigger schools in the state don't offer everything. But it's crucial that we understand what opportunities our female athletes could possibly be looking for or looking into. So once information is collected from these surveys, the committee will look at all the data. Excuse me. They will look at all the data and compile a list of state-sanctioned sports that this school will look to add in the athletic department. We would then like to poll all of our female students to see which sports they are most likely interested to be participating in at that time. Due to budget constraints, it is very important that if we are going to invest in getting the sport going at the varsity level, we must have the necessary amount of participants to fully fund and support the sport. And that just doesn't mean starting for 1 year. You definitely want to do it where, hey, we can get it going this year and see if we can. Do we have enough younger kids also? Maybe we can go down into the junior high and elementary levels and see if these kids are interested in that, because you don't want to start a sport and then cancel it after 2 or 3 years. We've got to keep it going. So that's something we would definitely want to do.